Hi, I'm Sylvia Raschke, and I became a member of the Friends of the Library when we moved to Cold Spring. Came to this library and was so excited to meet someone that was a librarian like Jody. Jody has the enthusiasm and excitement, and I thought I need to belong to this group. And I'm excited about being a friend of the library because we meet as a group and we are interested in getting a new library facility. It doesn't have to be new, but we need more space. And one of the reasons is that we have one room for all of the people that come and go in our library. And if you were to come down here and visit, you would see how busy they are. We have children's programs, we have adult programs, we have activities going on, computers. We have 2 computers, 2 tables for people to study at. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I must give credit to Jody because she is the main part of this library that provides the enthusiasm, and people come in and they love it. They come here and they keep coming back. People come to think about moving to this community and they come and visit the library. We are a literate community, and we just prove that over and over. In fact, the statistics show that we are the most used branch library outside of St. Cloud. And I think that's wonderful, and here we are with one room. And so when we have the hopes of having a larger facility, it's pretty exciting.
My name is Eloise Westby. I joined Friends of the Library when my children were young, and we started a story hour, and have continued ever since. I had been a librarian in a school many years ago, so my interest has continued.
We have all kinds of children's programs, and they are ongoing, from pajama night to stuffed bear, teddy bear night, kind of thing. And so then we have activities and things for the children to come to story time. And so different people take part in this and provide the services for us. So we have children coming and going all the time. It's so exciting to see children with books. Do you realize that when my children were able to go to the library, they couldn't have their own library card or get library books? When I taught first grade, they could not check out library books. I would have to check out the library books in my name, and I'd let them take them home and be responsible for going. So we have come a long way, that these children can have books and access to computers and that kind of thing.
My name is Max Bacchus, and I love to read, and that's why I come to the library. From the time that I was a little girl growing up, the library was a place that I always felt at home. And now here at Cold Spring, it was just a natural thing for me to want to be part of this library. I do story times in the summertime. I really love to read, and I know that teaching children about the value of books is a wonderful gift.
That's the exciting thing, is that when I am looking for a book or looking for something, I just go online and order it, have it sent right to Cold Spring. Anything that I want in the whole system. We have all these branch libraries, and we have the St. Cloud, which is the main core, and they can get anything for us from any place. And it's so exciting to be able to get that and have it come right to Cold Spring.
I'm Stephanie Johnson. I became a friend of the library when we moved to Cold Spring about 14 years ago. I saw how important the library is to the community and to my family and children growing up in this community.
Oh, each person that's in the Friends of the Library have really made a commitment to be active and working towards programs and speakers and a new facility for us with more space.
I'm Susan Ferguson. We're new to the community, and I've always loved to read. And we moved here from a community that didn't have a library. And a community without a library is, like not having water and air. You have to have books to read.
Well, I've always loved reading, and I've always loved books. And so I knew from very little on that I was going to be involved some way with books and literature. And so then when we moved to Cold Spring, I became active in the Friends of the Library. But it's really exciting to come down here and work and to shelve books. They need people to help them. We don't have enough support staff. And so, of course, as you're shelving books or pulling books for other people, you're looking and seeing books that you can read. And the Friends of the Library and others volunteer their time to help shelve books, help to pull books. Every time that you go on the computer and order those books, somebody has to go and physically pull them off and get them in place for you to go and get them to check out.
Hi, I'm Aaron Bacchus. I've been a Friends of the Library member for a few years. Actually, my mom, Max, kind of encouraged me, and I thought it made perfect sense. I've used this library system ever since I first started learning to read when I was 3. So it just made sense, and it was a great way to give back to the community, especially for such a wonderful resource that I use and a lot of other people use.
This is the exciting thing, that the library is open to everyone. From small children to people who come in walkers and wheelchairs. It is for all ages. And people come here for help on finding information or where to be able to go and find it. But you have people that are Hispanic or minorities that can come in here and use the computers. There are a lot of people that don't have access to computers. They come in here and take tests. We have a guy that's been coming in weekly to take a test, and then Jody verifies that he was here and what time he came and what time he left and signs him off. And we have people that come in and look up information. Some people come in and have never used a computer, and they get help on how to get started and look up things that they've always wanted to look up.
My name is Pat Grelson. I'm also a friend of the library. The library is something that adds a quality of life to a community that is vital. And for those of you who use the library, you know that, and you enjoy the library, and that's why we're friends of the library, and that's what we're here to do, is to make our community better, provide resources for people of all ages, children to grown-ups, and everyone really wants to be a friend of the library.
One of the things that I want to do is to thank the community and thank the Chamber for honoring us with the Friends of the Library, because we are trying to promote ourselves to get people to recognize our need for the community, and we really believe in the community, and the library is such an important part of that. And so we want to thank you for honoring us and letting the other people in the community know how important this is. And by your honoring us, this is a recognition that we have these needs, and we are going to be moving ahead, and we're moving ahead with pride, because this is going to be something that the community will be proud of. If you want to write a check, we will gladly accept it. You make it to the Cold Spring Friends of the Library, and we take any amount, and the city matches whatever amount that you give.